Guys, Saturday morning, and I thought maybe we'd start this morning with a builder spotlight and maybe a product spotlight also. We're going to talk this morning about Charlie over at Protech, and this is his card. All you guys know this company. It's Protech model car parts, also model railroad parts, and he makes a really cool product. And I've always known that he made 1/25th scale, 1/16th, 1/18th parts for the cars and the trains. But I didn't know he made 1/64th. At one time, he was very heavy into the 1/64th. And he still does a little bit of the product, but at one time he used to make this motor here. And this little first segment is just going to be talking about his builds. I wanted to spotlight his builds because when he showed them to me, I was really amazed, and I thought, man, these are really cool. And I asked him, I said, man, I'd like to do a spotlight on just your builds and some of the 1/64th scale parts. And he said, sure, go right ahead. So that's what we're doing this morning. Grab your coffee and sit down and let's take a peek at some of Charlie's builds. This first one being a 32 5-window coupe. And at one time, he used to produce these motors for the Hot Wheels or 1/64th cars. He doesn't do that too much anymore, but he does still make these salt flat aluminum disc. You can see them right here in this pack, and there's actually 4 of them in there, but one of them slid behind the other one, so it looks like there's only 3, but there's 4 in that package. But I wanted to show you just how cool these little cars are. You know, the paint job on it, awesome. The wheels are really cool. I went ahead and added some of his wheels to a few of my cars. That one being the 51 Merc. There's another one there, and it really kind of adds to the car. This is a stock wheel that came on this car, and then the disc, you know, which really is a custom flavor. It really added to it. This wheel here on this car kind of looks like a 70s 80s style type of wheel, where this disc took it right back to the 50s and very early 60s. And I just think it looks really cool. But yeah, let's keep looking at his stuff. This is a Camaro he used to offer along with these wheels. And these are really cool, man. These are Hot Wheel size. And I think they're awesome. I think they're so cool. There's a shoot pack that at one time I guess he was offering, and Jungle Jam with the 5-spoke and the Hellebrandt rear wheels, mag wheel. Well, there's a Hellebrandt front wheel. Brand X Mustang body this time around. That's awesome. Shoot pack again. He's probably doing these wheelie bars too. I should have asked him, but yeah, 1/64th. These are something else that he offers are these license plates, and you get a whole pack with a whole bunch of them. And these license plates are just printed on paper, and you cut them out and glue them onto your Hot Wheel, which is what I did here on the back of this 55 Chevy Gasser. I just added that USA 1 plate, you know, and with the 1/64th, the whole thing is to try to get it kind of detailed and more realistic as you can. Now with this car, you know, I painted the tail lights, and I did the grille and the marker lights up front along with the headlights. Painted the motor Chevy orange and the headers flat white. But just adding that license plate to the back of it is just that much more detailed or realistic looking. And yeah, you know, I think they're really cool. I also added a plate to this 64 two-door Biscayne. I don't know how focused that is, but yeah, the little plate helps out a whole lot in the detail department. Let's keep moving. This Camaro here, that's really cool. 67, 68. It's got a metal flake paint job on it. Hot wheel size. Tony Nancy, front engine dragster. I'm assuming those were photo etched at one time. That's just a really cool little 1/64th, like I keep saying, little car. You know, now Charlie offers all kinds of really detailed parts for 1/25th, 1/16th, 1/18th. But I just wanted to show you, because I didn't know that he did 1/64th. You know, especially at one time that he was really heavy into it. He was doing this whole motor and the body, the wheels, the tires. You know, there's a newer dragster. Kind of reminds me of like maybe Bernstein's dragster or Lori John's. You know, if it were yellow, it'd remind me of Eddie Hill, or black, Don Garlett's. But yeah, he was doing all these cars. 1/64 scale, top fuel dragster, Protech. Cool little Mustang, 64, 65, 66 Mustang, two-door notchback. That's awesome. I would imagine those are Pro Street tires in the back, or slicks. 65 Impala, lowered again on these discs. You know, yeah. But I'm going to show you where you can get those too. These are his vinyl windshield wipers, and that comes in a set also. You can see here, and you just peel and stick. And you know, being Hot Wheel size, they look plenty cool. Let's go over to his page real quick. And yeah, this is Protech, and you can find him at www.protechmodelparts.com. And go over there and give Charlie a look. Now, if you're looking for any of the 1/64th stuff, go over to a place on eBay. Guy, look up LBR Model Parts 1/64th, and right there he has the 1/64th, the hubcaps, the license plates. He's also got the wipers for sale. And yeah, if you really just want to kind of add in a little detail to your 1/64th, that's definitely the route to go. It's got some really cool stuff. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to do a little spotlight on one of the builders. Now, don't forget, guys, if you have any of Ed Flux resin bodies or resin parts that you used in a build, and you would like me to spotlight your builds, send me pictures of them. Tell me that they're Ed Flux resin parts on there, so I can do a shout out to Ed, and you know, and maybe push some of his resin parts to some of the guys that don't know about them or haven't seen them. Okay, same thing I'm doing with Charlie here at Protech. I didn't know he sold 1/64th stuff, or even made it at one time, but now I do. And it just so happens, besides model cars, I like these little 1/64 scale stuff, so I'm always looking for something to add a little detail, and Charlie's got it over at Protech, guys. All right, guys, have a good Saturday. Get out and you know, do what you got to do on a Saturday. Hopefully it's not cut the grass. But I will see you on the next one. All right, guys. Thanks.